things. So, congratulations to all of you, our amazing top leaders. I commend you, I salute you, and to all our first timers, welcome. My name is Faithlyn Grace, and I will be presenting to you the product and a little bit of business if we have time. The business plan, if that's okay. But if some of our top leaders will say, I think it's better just to present the product, then I'm also good because I know that we promoted this Zoom call to be just a product presentation. But welcome to Prife International. And all right, we are providing the world with the world's number one healthcare devices. Okay, I cannot see my slide right now. All right, so I am adjusting to a new setup right now on my Zoom. I like it because I can see your comments. Like, we'd like to welcome Kim from Batangas and Linda and all of you beautiful, beautiful people. But at the same time, I cannot see my slide right here, so I need to remove that. But if you also have an amazing product testimony, please type in number one if you would like to share. We really prefer first-hand testimonies. All right. Hello, Miss Jelly from Batangas. Wow. It seems like we have a lot of guests from Batangas, and Batangas is a city, or is it a province? Yes, a province, and there's also a city in Batangas, all right, here in the Philippines. So I'm presenting to you from Tagaytay, which is very near Batangas, and we are here in the Philippines. All right, so I think I really cannot remove those comments. I cannot see, but anyway, Prife International's flagship product is the iTerra Care. That is product that really spread out like wildfire in just less than 4 years. That is the flagship product of Prife International. And you can see here, there is like a foot massager, which is actually, that is the iTerra Bio. That's really great. And we also have the OxyTap still available right now. And we have a lot of other supplements. So this is really a business as mission, wherein we want to help those people who want to achieve the prime of their life and put their body at its optimum. So if you're one of those, welcome. Our company started during the height of the pandemic, but because our product is really needed and is very good for the body. All right, it has spread to more than 80 countries actually already, but we are officially in 30 countries as far as branches is concerned. Our company is located in Malaysia. That's where our headquarters is. And we have several branches in Malaysia and across the world. One of those is the Philippines, and we have in the United States, in Utah, we have in Europe, we have in Poland, we have in Australia, we have probably covered the entire world, the major regions of the world. But our goal is to have 100 official channels all over the world. That shows you that the BODs, or the board of directors, really take to heart this mission to make this amazing product available to everybody all over the world. So they are really preparing for a strong container that can really serve the world. And that is why you are hearing this right now. Through the power of technology, we can do this business online. Plug in everybody that you want to share this amazing opportunity to, and they can watch the Zoom. But still, we are not hiding behind the Zoom. We are establishing our company all over the world so that it becomes a legacy company. So we are in here for the long haul. All right. And these are the board of directors. Dr. Stephen Lai, we were just with him in Indonesia the other day. He's really a good guy, a down to earth guy, and yet visionary, so passionate. While we were eating lunch with my brother, he was sharing about our new product, the Magnusic. He was sharing about the eye care. He is really just so passionate about it. It's really obsession. That is one of the telltale signs that we will really be successful, because they really believe in this cause. Prife International was not established because they wanted to have a business, like they're looking for a business. But when Dr. Stephen Lai saw this product, he knew that the world needed this product. And from there, the goal expanded, the mission expanded. Together with Dr. Jimmy Chong, they co-founded Prife International, and with Mr. Asigo and Casey Tan, they established Prife International, and collectively they have 100 years of leadership and management experience in the direct selling industry. These people have already made their mark, made their fortune, and this is a company for them to give back to the next generation. So you are in the right company. Just hang in there. We are still at the pioneering stage, but
Katanya bisa.
it's really going to be a great, great ride for all of us. So, again, the name of the company is Prife International. It is a combination of prime of your life. And right now, we are going to be talking about the iTerra Care. It is the world's most advanced terahertz frequency device today. Maybe it's the first time that you hear the terahertz word, terahertz. Well, for us, it was my first time to hear it when we heard of the iTerra Care presentation. If that's you, please type in one, number one. Please type in number one if this is your first time to hear or see the word THZ or terahertz. All right, it is really a
Ini kosong
revolutionary
tanggal 27
product
udah kosong
that
kamu.
is supporting our well-being. And disclaimer, it is not a medical device. It is not
kalau enggak ya udah
intended to
mama
be
mau
used
pulang sendiri
for
aja nggak apa-apa.
medical or diagnostic purposes. All right, but it
Ya,
has been proven to be
kalau nggak
safe
bisa ya udah
so
mama
that
pulang
it
sendiri nggak apa-apa.
doesn't
Maksudnya ini
produce
kan ada yang
harmful radiation
murah.
and bears label allowing for international distribution. But still, there are amazing testimonies, experiences, firsthand experiences, but they should not be taken as the rule, because the body will respond accordingly, because this targets the cells, but the body will respond accordingly. So it's case to case basis. So please always consult your doctor or other healthcare professional with any questions about a medical condition or for specific guidance regarding the optimal use of your iTerra Care, and including nutrition and physical activity. With that being said, let's now take a look at what's really going on right now. In ancient times, people's cycle is they are born, they age well, and how old do they usually die? They usually die after hundreds, like hundreds, 150. Some people even live beyond 400, right? And normally they die of old age. They just die in their sleep. But the reality of our time, in the modern times, people's lives are cut short by an illness. And unfortunately, even adolescent levels, they already experience all these diseases, like, all these health challenges. And that is not how this body was really designed. All right, it simply proves to us that that's not how our body was designed, because of our forefathers. That's not how it used to be. So what do you think is the major factor or contributor to this norm? And actually, we have to take a stand against this, so that one day, generations after us, they will get back to the normal cycle of that life, which is living a full life, being able to enjoy generations after us, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren, right? And how wonderful would that be that we would be able to enjoy long life again? But let's take a look at some of the factors. There's a lot of them, but major factor is the food, because we eat a lot, we eat all the time, most of the time. In the Philippines, we have breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinners, midnight snack. So basically, this is a major part of our health. We have to start watching what we're eating in order for us to achieve again optimum health. Next is the lifestyle. We sleep at the wrong time, we wake up at the wrong time, right? So the normal rhythm of the body is no longer supporting, right, the optimum state, because it's like an imbalance altogether. And of course, the stress of today's demand, of our lives' demands. Next is the environment. This is something that not a lot of people have a choice with. Like, it's best for us to live in the farm, out in the jungle, in the forest, well, wherever nature abounds. But the reality is, we live in concrete jungles. Most of the people take their chances in the big cities. And so they live in flats, they live in condominiums. There's not a lot of nature around them anymore. And so environment is a major contributor also to our degeneration, a fast degeneration of our body. And again, this is not something that many of us have the luxury of choosing. And so we are already putting all the factors to make sure that we age. But the biggest factor is actually what we call the electropollution, or the EMF. What is the EMF? It is the electromagnetic frequency known as radiation, and it is emitted through our cell phones, our TV, computer, microwave, air conditioner, hair dryer. Most of the electronic gadgets that we have, the devices that we have, emit this radiation. And this is actually super duper stressful for the body. And even those people who live in the forest, I watch some of them, they have YouTube channels. They might be in the forest, but still they have all those cellular phones, they still have all these devices that emit radiation. And what happens? It is causing disharmony frequency in our body. So it interferes with our body's natural process, including sleep, hormone production. All right, our immune system ability to self-heal is also disrupted. And this photo just shows you how just 15 minutes of exposure can affect, all right, can really affect your body already. And we don't just stay 15 minutes over the phone. So this is one of the major factor why. And again, there's a lot of factors. And this shows us what happens. This is the normal frequency of the healthy body, 62 to 68. It goes down because of stress. Just a negative thoughts brings it down. All right. Flu invades the body when we're already at the mid range. And so more serious problems like pneumonia and etc. Our tissue breaks down, and finally at number 42, cancer sets in. Well, we have cancer cells, but it's not in abundance, right? And so this deterioration continues. And what do people do? We are dependent on energy drink to mimic a fake energy, a fake high frequency level, but the damage is really already serious. So, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, according to the quantum model of reality, we could say that all diseases is actually a lowering of frequency. So, this is the reality of our time. It's really everybody's frequency is so low. It's very, very low. And so we have all these symptoms, but actually it is a lowering of frequency, because every cell in our body is actually a battery. It has its energy level, it has its frequency. And we have how many trillions of cells in our body? Cells make up the tissues, tissues make up the organs, organs make up the system of the body. And so the whole body is affected. So we don't need to just take a look at the certain names of the diseases, of the ailments. We can think in the energy level, and we can really unlock the secret. So welcome to the eye Terra Care. I think one of the best providences for our day today, for our time today. We are at a time where variants after variants, people don't really know anymore what to do with their health. It's like everybody's running out of solution. It's like it's a ticking bomb. You see people dropping dead left and right. And so at the peak of this turmoil, if I may call it that, is the eye Terra Care. So it is really a providence, a divine providence for our time. But this technology has been there centuries and centuries ago. The great minds have already said, have already talked about something. And what they were talking about, it's now in iTerra Care. So it's really a revolutionary product designed to support our well being. What happens when you turn on the iTerra Care? From your cellular level that is really, really low because of your bad diet, because of your lifestyle, because of your stress, the acidity, what we drink, what we eat, toxicity, radiation. All right, immediately when you turn on this iTerra Care, you blow it on your cells. Wow, immediately the cellular charge is back to its normal. That's actually dramatic. That is actually amazing. That is just not even 1 second. Wow. Immediately. And so what happens now? The cells have a job to do. And now, if the cells charge is so low, it cannot function, just like your phones. If your phone's charge is so low, you cannot use some of the applications. The same way with our body. The cells cannot do their function. They have a job to do. They are trillions of cells. They are our army. So now, turn on your eye care immediately. Boom, your cells are now at their optimum state. And then the domino effect can begin. We're not talking about any diseases here. We're not saying when you use the eye care, this will be solved immediately. We're talking about the cellular charge. All right. And it's now your cells that will do their job. So this is the reality of what's happening inside our body. And so we need to really support the cells, because the greatest force is actually within these cells. All right, so what is the frequency in our iTerra Care? It is the terahertz frequency. It was discovered in the 1980s, and it is between the photonics and all right, the radio wave, microwave is in one side, and the ultraviolet ray, X-ray, infrared is on the other side. But the terahertz frequency, although it is a frequency, it is in the middle. And the good news is that it is non-ionizing. What does it mean? It is safe for the body. So what is terahertz frequency doing? It resonates with our cells. All right, through resonance and vibrational frequency, all right, vibrating at a rate of 100 million per second. Can you imagine that? 100 million vibration per second. First, it resonates, all right, they resonate, and then this vibration, now what happens, it activates your cells, all right, and those bad cells, mutated cells, they are simply boom, liquefied, all right, so the dormant cells, they are activated. The bad mutated cells, they simply leave the body. That's how simple it is, but that is just so powerful. Can you imagine, right? Non-invasive, and yet it is at the cellular level. That's why we can understand why our eye care has really spread like wildfire, especially during the pandemic. So, what is in our eye care? And we really are so proud to say we are the one and only one. Why? Because there are other terahertz devices out there in the market, but only iTerracare has the 3-in-1 core technology that makes it so effective, so smart, and yet super duper safe and even portable. You can bring it anywhere you go. Before, the terahertz frequency can be emitted using a machine. But now, through the passion and commitment of the people behind who developed the iTerra Care, we can bring it anywhere we go. So first, we have the terahertz frequency. Next, we have the quantum energy. Finally, we have the optical quartz. iTerracare is the only one with the 3-in-1 core technology. And this has gone through years and years of research and development before they finally came out with the first prototype, which cost around $400,000. So that is the technology that we have right now in our hands. All right, so terahertz, it resonates with our cells, activating our healthy and dormant cells, and it activates our body's own healing ability, self healing power, so that it also eliminates bad, mutated, and free radical cells. Excuse me for the sound. I am in my bedroom, in our bedroom. All right, but anyway, that's normal. People are people. Thank you for understanding. Anyway, that is the terahertz frequency. Now, with the quantum energy, all right, the terahertz frequency that can reach just deep, all right, just how many cm deep, but because of the quantum energy in our iTerra Care, this amazing terahertz frequency can now reach up to our bone marrow. It can reach deeper. It helps the terahertz frequency penetrate deeper into our vital organs. And so that is what makes it super duper, duper duper great, because it can even activate the stem cells in our bone marrow. Of course, quantum energy by itself, we've been using quantum energy like more than 12 years ago. We were proponents of that. So the scalar energy, quantum energy by itself, it's already super powerful. It energizes our cells, balances the bodily system, strengthens the body, and produces healing energy. But the quantum energy in our iTerra Care even allows the terahertz frequency to penetrate deeper. Finally, the optical quartz. I just love the optical quartz. Now, the optical quartz is made of hundreds of exclusive, that word, exclusive mineral ingredients, and using a high temp molding technology, they have produced the optical quartz. So those knockoffs, copycats, they use glass tube, plastic tube, and then they just put some chip there to mimic some sort of frequency. But the optical quartz, even just by itself, is already amazing. It mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. Most people are not able to have sunshine anymore, maybe because of where they live or their job. People now have odd times, like they sleep in the morning, work in the night. But with the iTerra Care, you can have sunlight, sunshine, anytime, anywhere. So I really, really just love it. I love that about our iTerra Care. And finally, the optical quartz strengthens the auric field in the body. What is the auric field? It is actually the first line of defense of our body. We see the skin as the first line of defense, but actually it's our aura. But that is weakened because of radiation, stress, the usual works that really degenerates us. It affects our aura. Now, when you use our iTerra Care, your auric field is enhanced, it's strengthened. So, together, this three-in-one core technology, it is what really makes our iTerra Care super duper amazing. So, it's not just terahertz frequency, it's not just quantum energy, and it's not just some optical quartz. Together, they bring you iTerra Care. Wow! And this is what happens if you take time to blow on your spine. This will activate the sleeping stem cells in your bone marrow. Hippocrates said that if there is a way to heat the bones, then all diseases can be treated. It's not us who said it, it's Hippocrates. So that wisdom has already been downloaded through Hippocrates. And he said that centuries ago. But how can you heat the bones without burning the skin? Now, the heat can now be brought in using the terahertz frequency. And with the quantum energy, it can be brought deeper into our vital organs, into our spinal cords, into our bone marrow. Woo! That is just so amazing, right? And you have a pharmacy of stem cells. We know that people spend millions of pesos just to have stem cells injected into them. But you already have your own fresh stem cells. You just need to activate it, and it will be activated in that organ that needs. So you focus where you need your stem cells to be activated. Of course, that's not the only benefit, but this is like one of the highlights. Our iTerra Care, you know what, can help you unblock. So that is one of the major causes also when we have blockages, right? And it has many other benefits. But you can see the kind of technology that is in our iTerra Care to be able to activate your own stem cells in your body. So again, we are not a medical device, but the good news is that the natural forces within us are the true healers of disease. The body is actually the best doctor. It is intelligent. It knows what to do. It is an intelligent, amazing, wonderful creation. We just need to support it. We just need to activate its own ability. So, for the longest years, humanity has been in this journey for achieving the optimum human health. How do we get back to how we were really created? And so in the 1930s, there has been this shift. The birth of vitamins happened, And in the 1960s, the MLM revolution came. People are now empowered. They can now make these choices for their health, for their well being. And in the 1980s, the antioxidant boom, our journey continued, the barley grass superfood, stem cells, and cell regeneration. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the era of frequency. You can see that you may have a lot of food supplements, a cupboard food full of food supplements. You have all this organic food, but it's like there's still a missing link. And what is that? Well, it's going to be provided for by these amazing devices. And so with Prife International, we are bringing in the missing pieces of the puzzle. So we are not competing. We are not saying do away with those amazing food supplements. We are saying that the next level to truly complete, all right, the journey to wellness, of course it's a lifestyle change, but these tools, all right, we need these amazing devices, and it's no wonder that it is now available in our time. So everybody has done their part, they continue to do their part. Now we are now at the pioneering stage of the frequency era, and one day the next generations will be able to enjoy life in the hundreds. They will be living 100 years. Now I really do believe that our time on earth is already set. All right, so there's no question about that. That is beyond us. But the question is, if you were set to live a long life, how is the quality of your body? Of course, if your time here on earth is short, well, there's no arguing about that. It's not, it's not to judge anybody. It's already set. But the question is, if you will live a long life, will your body be able to support that? That's why it's very important for us to have the lifestyle changes, to have all these amazing technologies, all these amazing products to really support, all right, for us to achieve the prime of our life that is intended for us. And of course, what we make of that lifespan is also up to us. All right, so welcome to the future. We are already in that future. Albert Einstein said future medicine will be the medicine of frequency, and we are in the future that they foresaw. And we are just at the foot of that mountain. And we start with the iTerra Care, and we have our iTerra Bio, our OxyTap, and we have the next, amazing product, which is the MagnaSeek, and this one will give you feedback of the state of your body and can even like bring back to tune your body. So anyway, that is a presentation for another time. But what I want to share, I want to say is that iTerra Care is on a mission. There is this mission, and this mission is given to iTerra Care. I mean to Prife International, beginning with the iTerra Care. And so we are here for the long haul. Those people who started with Amway, all right, Amway is still there, FOP still there. We will be known as a company that brought in this frequency devices. We are, I think, one of the few legit right, companies that have these frequency devices that really has a mission. It's not really just business as usual, it is really a huge business as mission. So this era embraces cutting edge technology using terahertz frequency and other amazing frequencies to help promote healing, optimize cellular function, and enhance all wellness. So we don't need to ask, is this good for that? Is that good for this? Do you have cells? Then this is good for you. So when you get your eye care, there will be a blowing guide that will be given to you by the person that invited you to this call. Please follow the protocol at least 3 times to make sure that your body adjusts to the frequency, and we have precautions. All right, we have precautions. Later on, we will talk about that. But this is super user friendly. It's just like your hair blower. You just turn it on. You don't need any professional skills or knowledge just to operate it. Of course, we have extensive materials, extensive learning if you want to learn more, right? And we have those available. But already, even our own children, they can turn it on, blow it on themselves. You can use it on infants and even the elderly. So the only precaution is, I don't know if I have that slide with me. I should have it with me. But the only precaution is don't blow it on areas where you have implants. Like if you have contact lens, don't blow it on your eyes. If you have pacemaker, don't blow it directly there. If you have metal, don't blow where the implant is. But you can blow it on other parts of your body. Okay, and if you're pregnant, please only use the iTerra Care charged water. Don't use the iTerra Care itself. And if you are in your cycle, if you have your period, we don't suggest, because what happens is the blood flow is becomes stronger. But there are some ladies that prefer using the iTerra Care when they have their cycle because it gives them comfort. And what else? Okay, if you have high blood, it's going to be in the guide. You don't blow it on the crown of your head. And if you have wounds, if you have a cut, if you have profuse bleeding, please do not blow if you have fractured bones. Okay, so that is the only precaution that I can remember. So the good news is that this product has gone through years and years of research and development. You are not going to be the guinea pig. And it has all the safety inspection reports, radiation test reports, clinical test reports. So it's already there. You don't need to think about it, just use it. It's already passed all those stringent tests. Of course, there are different regulating bodies in each country, and so we need to apply for all those other things according to the countries. But as a matter of safety, it is super safe. It is, as it has been tested by affluent institutes in China. So it's already there, even the ECCE. So it's been proven, FCC, it's been tested to be safe for international distribution. It's really just a matter of different uh, health bodies, all right, in each country. But it is your right, okay? It is your right to purchase this product. All right, our company is in Malaysia, but of course, each country, we want to be here for the long haul. And so we are going through the process also of getting the local certification or whatever you call it. But be assured that this product is definitely safe for use. And this is actually even a video of the radiation. They're putting the radiation meter on the stovetop, electric stovetop. But when they blew the iTerra Care Pro on it, it did not even register number one. Of course, the body itself, that is still electronic, but the one being emitted has zero radiation, so you can be assured of your safety. Okay, so here's the precaution that I mentioned a while ago. Please do follow this, be strict on this. It is for your own safety. Now, finally, how much is our iTerra Care? As I mentioned, when it was first produced, it cost around $400,000. just 4,500, and this is for the US. But still, they did not stop there. They produced the iTerracare Classic, which is just $420 in the United States, and we have the mid-range with which is the Premium Plus, okay? And that's 880. Let me see. Okay. Here in the Philippines and even in Malaysia, this is the base price. The Pro is only $3,800. Premium Plus is 800 and the iTerracare Classic is $380. In the Philippines, it's 21,660. You're gonna ask me what's the difference? Well, the good news is that all the variants have the 3-in-1 core technology, meaning it has the terahertz frequency, the quantum energy, the optical quartz. Now, the difference is the Pro is turbo. If you want to have the effectivity but in a shorter time, this is good for you. If money is not an issue, you will not regret getting the Pro. We have 3 Pros already in our house, but we started with the iTerracare Classic. So start where you can. And through our platform, you can start sooner or later having all the big ticket items. So iTerracare Classic is like a regular car. The iTerracare Pro is like a Ferrari. So it's up to you. If money is already in your bank, please don't need to wait. The Pro is really worth it. It's turbo. Everybody will really enjoy the Pro. We use this as a hair blower. All these products you can use it as a hair blower. So now you're gonna ask me, okay, I live in the United States, I will just purchase from Malaysia 3,800. Now what happens is they will put in the shipping cost and then you will have to pay duties and taxes. So if you have an available stockist in your area, get it from them. But the good news is we can ship anywhere in the world, even for places where there are no stockists yet. So we just need to add in to the base price, which is for the Pro is 3,800. We add in the shipping and then you will pay the duties and taxes. Okay, and our product comes with a product liability insurance by Lawn Pack Insurance, which shows that our product is truly not harmful. And so far, it's already going to be 4 years. Nobody was paid $1 million. Okay, so it simply shows you that our product is not a fly by night kind of thing. Please don't go cheap on yourself. You know, some people they just want to shop online just to see how they can save. But this is not like those clothes, those shoes, those bags, you know, the copycats of brands that it doesn't harm you. But this one pertains to your body. So please, you will not go wrong by getting it from a Prife distributor. Get it from the only one and only distributor of this amazing product. We are the only one licensed distributor of this iTerra Care anywhere all over the world outside of China. And the good news is that we are not just the global sole distributor, we are now in partnership with our manufacturer. So Prife International bought in 50% of the Shang, the manufacturer of the iTerra Care, to make sure that this mission continues. And so they are just dealing with us. So whatever it is that you're going to be going on this journey, even I myself, I've been receiving offers. Okay, I'm going to give you cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. These are just OEM product. You know what? The guy behind the Shank, Professor Yang Wenjun, this is already his life mission if he just wants money. But the mission is there so that one iTerra Care device per household will be achieved. Okay, so I guess that's it for tonight, our presentation for tonight. Now, you will not be the first one, but you might be the first one among your family, your community. And our goal is that every household will have one iTerra Care. We are one Prife, one team, one family. So we have started again 2021, and there were a lot of us, okay, and some of them have stayed to be just user, all right, but some of them, even in the business sense, they have continued on with other companies. But Prive International has a mission, and those people that want to run with that mission, well, amazingly, our top earners have earned over $100,000, over $50,000, over $10,000. And why is that? This is not a money scheme sort of platform, but because our product is really a necessity. So if you will see our compensation plan, our business plan, it is unique. It is a combination of many amazing business plans out there. But because the product is a need, we continue to enjoy, to reap, to harvest what we have sown. And so we are still looking for partners who will help us with this amazing goal, this amazing mission of bringing one eye care device in each household. And if you can see the global population, there's like 2.3 billion household, and that was how many years ago? A year or 2 years ago. And yet we have only sold almost 1 million eye care. And so that's just like 4% of the population. So talk about the market. The market is really huge, and we need more partners to accomplish this mission. And this is now the global sales of the hair dryer. That's just hair dryer. And the hair dryers out there in the market have radiation. You can sell the eye care as a hair dryer without the radiation, but look at that, 2.2 billion dollars, and that's just in the United States. Can you imagine the market that is before us? And so I hope that you get your iTerra care from the person that invited you, but bear in mind that there is a huge opportunity for a mission and even as a business with Prife International. So I hope this will not be the first conversation or first presentation that you will join for the iTerra Care. But Prife International is indeed here laying the foundation for a great company to come. So this is now the business plan presentation. I will not continue further because it's already almost 9 o'clock. It's already in our 1 hour mark. But let me see. Does anybody want to share a testimony? Okay, if there's no testimony, let me just go through it briefly. So there is no registration fee. You just need to purchase your product. And when you purchase your product, you already are eligible for a global business account. So we have silver, gold, diamond package. Of course, if you can afford it, go for the diamond because that has the maximum income potential. But again, if you don't have the money for a diamond package, start where you can. Start with the silver because you can enjoy the product, start sharing this amazing product and the opportunity, and you can upgrade anytime. There's no time limit. You start with silver, upgrade to diamond. But of course, if you can, do the diamond immediately because you also have a benefit for doing so. And you will have a global business account, and you can access this anywhere in the world. You can do business anywhere in the world just at the tip of your finger. And we have fast track income for those people who are just starting, just want to do it just as a side hustle. We also have a mid income for those people who are treating it as a business. And we have back end income for people who are looking to really get their fortune from Prife International. And these are now the builders, people who build with Prife International. So you get your product and then you decide how you want to treat this business. And whatever level you want to be in, you will be happy. Now let's just talk about the fast track income because we only have 5 minutes. Okay, the first is the sponsorship bonus and the loyalty redemption points and the level pairing bonus. So this is for anybody and everybody. Get the product, you just share your experience, invite them to the Zoom, and when they get their package, you get 10% of the point value of the package that they get. So each package has a point value, which will be the basis of the calculation for your bonus. So if you sponsor a diamond, you get $200. Aside from that, company pays you additional loyalty redemption points. What's that? You can redeem products as you get more loyalty redemption points. That's why we have the Pro, we have the Bio, we have the Oxytap, we have all the amazing products through the referral program. So if you sponsor a diamond, you get 50%, which is $1,000. So going to the third one, I only have 4 minutes. We have the level pairing bonus. So, because our packages have point value for every first package on the left and right, in each level, you will be given 40%. So, again, let's say you sponsored two diamond accounts. So, diamond on your left, diamond on your right. If you can look at the fourth level, 40% of that is $800. So you sponsored two diamond packages, you get 200 times 2, $400, plus 1,000 times 2, $2,400, plus $800, you get $3,200. Of course, that's a combination of encashable money and products, which when you redeem, when you sell it, it's a total of 3,200. So that's the fast track income. And so start and learn more about Prive International. Of course, we're celebrating our fourth year anniversary on November. We hope that by that time you are already a full fledged distributor leader with Prive International. But first, get your product, talk to the person that invited you to this call, and discover the amazing Prive International. So I encourage you, if you're looking for an opportunity, 90% of our company's paid out commissions are earned by 2% of our population. And these are the builders and leaders. Of course, most of them are just users. They have their own business, but still we're able to reach them. There's no discrimination. Even people with other MLM companies with amazing food supplement, they're still using the iTerra Care because it's not in conflict, right? But builders, leaders, which are just 2% of our population, enjoy income above $10,000, above $50,000, above $100,000. So really take a serious look at the opportunity that Prive International offers. So thank you so much. I wish you success in terms of your health, in terms of your relationships, in terms of your business, whatever your business that you have right now. And I wish you a success here in Prive International. See you at the top. Congratulations to all our leaders who have joined tonight's call. So see you again next Thursday. We are doing this every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m., but we open before 8. So have a wonderful day. Hello, Tito Tony. We have friends from the United States, from all over. So that's it. I like to end on time. All right, and see you again next week.
Deep in our hearts, where dreams take flight, we are bright, shining with a brilliant light. Through the trials and triumphs, united in strength, we empower. With passion ablaze, we forge ahead. Excellence, our mantra, we strive to be the best in the world for all to see. We are Prife, we change a life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises, our anthem, our cry. Love for humanity is our burning desire. In excellence and fire we reach higher. We are Prife, we change a life. Oh, in the halls of innovation, our dreams unfurl, a tapestry of brilliance for all to believe. With hearts intertwined, we march as one, our journey is endless.